What is up, Pisces? How are y'all doing? Time to go ahead and take a look at your mid-month messages for November 2023. I'll explain more about what that is here in just a minute, but it's going to be fun, so stick around. What is good with my Pisces friends? How are y'all doing, man? Time for the mid-month messages. I know that this might be a little bit confusing because this is a reading for the month of November, and I've already decked out my studio for the December readings, but I got impatient, man. I ran out of energy last night. I couldn't do the Pisces reading, so I woke up and I was impatient, so I wanted to decorate my studio before I did the Pisces video, so... Anyway, basically, when I do mid-month readings, what I'm looking for is to see if there was a change of timelines, you know, because I like to give advice in my readings. And if you take the advice and you apply it, that has the potential to change your timeline. If you'd like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, all the information is in the description box of this video. All right, let's jump into this. We're actually starting these off with the current person. Let's see if timelines have changed between Pisces and the current person. If you're not experiencing any issues or concerns with your current person, this is not for you. So what's the deal? What's the issue? What's going on here? Uh-oh. Got that Seven of Swords fell out right there. Hang on a second. There we go. Brighten it up a little bit. There we go. That's better. Seven of Swords, though. So I'll just put it to you like this. There is suspected infidelity. Suspected. Allegedly. Okay. I am not saying that there is or there is not yet. We'll check on that here in a minute. Definitely big trust issues. And I'm honestly feeling like there's somebody here that can't be fully trusted. Don't know who it is. We'll see. Page of Cups reversed. Okay. Some of y'all have kids with this person. Okay. All right. So you know how some couples say that after a while, it just kind of feels like we're like roommates, you know? Well, that with this King of Coins energy here, that's kind of what I'm feeling with that. But whenever I get a lot of coins coming out in a current relationship, I think it's a step further than we feel like roommates. It's like we feel like coworkers, you know? Not to say that sometimes roommates can't have like, you know, tension and whatnot, but when it's coworkers, think about it. If you're my coworker, we're here because we have to be. Probably both of us really would rather not be, but we're here because we have to be. And we're pretty much just friendly with each other because it's to the point now where we have to be around each other and may as well just be friendly and just give in and accept your fate. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what this feels like, dude. A lot of tension too. A lot of walking on eggshells energy here. Dude, this has been coming through. I think if my memory serves me correctly, I think literally 6 of the 12 signs for the November current person. The Wheel of Fortune upright has come out. Half of the signs. And you know what that means? That means karmic contract complete. That means you all completed your soul contract. Yup, this was definitely some past life karma. And with the Six of Cups upright and the Wheel of Fortune upright, looks like that soul contract is complete. Dude, I've been seeing that come out more in the past month than I have in the past couple of years. Communication is horrible between the two of you. I still can't figure out who it is that can't be trusted, though. You know what? Honestly, to a degree, it's probably both of y'all that can't trust each other to a degree. You probably can't fully trust them, and they probably fully can't trust you either. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this person's energy, their feelings, their intentions, how they see you, how they feel about you, how they feel about the relationship. Let's see. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe they feel a sense of completion here. Maybe. I think they want to work things out with you. But even they're taking a step back and just really looking at this whole situation and trying to determine whether or not it's even worth putting forth the work and the effort. You know? They're starting to see the truth now. They're starting to come to their senses and see the truth. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't really know how to communicate with you. Maybe they did at one point, but somewhere along the way, and they probably can't quite put their finger on exactly when or how it happened, but somewhere along the way, wires got crossed and your all's communication just took a nosedive. But, I mean, honestly, at the same time, they're not really losing sleep over it either. Okay. I think it's them that suspects a third party. Now, I honestly didn't even really give you much of an energy check, so I don't know if you have a third party or not. Maybe there's probably a couple of you that may, but I'm kind of feeling like most of you don't. I don't think the majority of you do. It's just that usually whenever you're in a relationship, especially if it's something long-term, and I hear this shit all the time in readings too, whenever the energetic dynamic changes between two people, one of the people usually immediately defaults to the worst case scenario. There must be someone else. There must be. There has to be. That's the only logical explanation. Where, again, maybe a couple of you might, but I think the majority of you, it's just like, no, it's just the energy just changed. It's just, the energy's just different. I'm vibrating at a different frequency now. You're vibrating at a different frequency now. And those two frequencies, mine and yours, are no longer a frequency match. You know? Again, something big that happens whenever there is a completed soul contract. Let's see the outcome for November. What's the outcome? Devil card reversed. So that's like toxicity being avoided. Even though the energy's weird, you all are making sure that it doesn't turn into a toxic, nasty situation, but it still kind of feels a little bit awkward at the same time because it's like a big purple energetic elephant in the room, you know? Okay. Yeah, I don't see a decision being made. for a while. No, you know what? I think, and I saw this come through for one other sign yesterday too. I forget who it was, but I think you're making a decision to give up on this. But with the Two of Swords Justice, you're not making a decision as to when to end it. You've given up on it in your heart, but you haven't made a decision as to when you're going to walk out the door. Is what this feels like to me. Three of Swords again. Maybe some of you might have your eye on a potential third party, possibly, maybe a couple of you. Mm-hmm. Let's get the advice. Okay, oh, the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, I knew this was going to come out. That's all about having a conversation. Got to have a conversation about this. We got to talk about this. Ooh, all fucking three of them. That's about a conversation that needs to happen. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords. We got to talk about this. We got to talk about this. What are we doing? What can we do to better things? Are you interested in bettering things? What are we going to do here? What are we doing? For November, don't get too ahead of yourself. That conversation needs to be had. And you got to listen to each other. Okay? You got to make sure that you're listening to them and make sure they listen to you. Okay? Both. It has to be equal give and take as far as that goes. But a conversation. Make sure before December 1st hits, that conversation happens. Okay? And then we'll go from there. Okay? Fair enough? All right. I know that's like a fucking cliffhanger, but that's what came through. Anybody that's new to Rich Lop's channel, Rich reads what comes through. That's why you either love me or you hate me. One of the two. I'm not going to sprinkle sugar on your reading. All right. Next person coming in. Let's take a look at the next person who's due to come in. Oh, it's saying some of you need to watch out for somebody at the workplace. With the Three of Pentacles reversed. If you're interested in somebody at the workplace, I don't know what this means or why. So I just got to say what I see. If you're interested in somebody at the workplace, no. No. Don't go there. Don't do that. Why? I don't know. It's just what it's telling me to tell you. No workplace relationships. Page of Swords. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So I'm kind of feeling like there's somebody that's had their eye on you for a while. For some of you, it's somebody at the workplace. But there's somebody that's had their eye on you for a while. And I feel like this person's very, very lonely and very needy, kind of desperate. Also very immature, inconsistent, and definitely not very trustworthy. Yeah. Normally, whenever something like this comes up, I would say that you're going to be tested. However, I don't think this is a test. That doesn't mean you can't extract a lesson from it. Please do. Absolutely. Just watch out for it. I think this is an obstacle in the way. This is an obstacle in the way. And you know what? Sometimes in life, the way we plan things out before we get here, sometimes we just be putting fucking obstacles in the way just for the fun of it. Oh, your higher self has done that many, many times. Look, let me tell you one thing. You take a look back on your life, some of the bullshit you've been through, a lot, I'm not saying all, but a good chunk of the shit you've been through was just random ass fucking obstacles that your higher self put in the way just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, just to make the game exciting. That's what I think this is. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot of red flags with this person that you might miss, or might not see, or might want to ignore, possibly. Knight of Wands, Seven of Swords is, be careful. Let's look deeper at this person's energy. Not yet. Four of Coins. That's all about being possessive. Somebody who might come in and try to grab you up, you know, and be all possessive of you and shit. You know, and I've heard this a few times in my readings where somebody's dealing with a person that doesn't want a relationship, but gets jealous when I talk to other people. I'm like, oh, you need to get the hell away from that person. You get that. That's a trap. That is a fucking trap. I've been waiting around 6 months. Will this person ever commit to me? They don't want commitment. They don't want a relationship, but they get mad and jealous when they see me talking to somebody else. I'm like, dude, get out of that. Get out of that. That's what this feels like to me. That's how this person's energy feels to me. It's a trap, dude. That's a trap. If somebody don't want to commit to you in the beginning, don't wait around on it. Don't wait around. Don't wait around. Don't wait around. And ladies. If you hear a man say, I don't want a relationship, listen to him. I get that question all the time in readings. I met this guy 6 months ago. He said he didn't want a relationship. What's the future between me and this person? You should have fucking listened to him. He told you what the future was. Why are you asking me? He told you what the future was. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Been seeing this an awful lot too. Come through for November. Is it something about that Scorpio energy or what's going on here, man? This person, I think, is fresh out of a relationship and they're just trying to explore as many options as they can get their hands on. And they don't want to settle down with one person. And hey, all right, whatever. Cool. If that's the game you want to play, I'd be lying to you if I said I've never played that game. But I'll be goddamn if I'm going to try to tell somebody what to do if I'm not committing to them. If I ain't trying to have no relationship, I ain't fitting to tell you what to do. The fuck? I ain't got no room telling you can't talk to this person and that person and whatnot. Like, what? It's what this feels like to me. And again, for a lot of you, it feels like it might be somebody at the workplace. Doesn't have to be, though. Doesn't have to be, but what's the advice here? What is the advice? Three of Pentacles reversed again. No workplace relationships. This is a weird ass reading. I don't know why this is coming through, but I gotta read it because that's what's coming through, dude. Four of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. Eight of Cups. Devil card reversed. Look, look. And I know I've broken down and explained stuff like this in many different ways, many times. Okay. Devil card reversed. Don't get caught up in no sex-based connections with nobody. Okay. Unless you want to. But if you have expectations of commitment, make sure you establish that first. Okay. Make sure you establish that first. Because like a lot of these people that come to me in readings like that, oh, this person said they didn't want a relationship, but they've been waiting around 6 months to see if they'll change their mind. What they thought they was going to do was fuck them and change their mind. Oh, well, I bet you if I fuck you good enough, you'll want a relationship with me. No, yo. It don't work like that. Absolutely, positively not. So, pay attention to how it feels. 9 of Swords. Pay attention to how the connection feels. 7 of Swords. Proceed with caution. Don't let your emotions make any stupid decisions for you. Do not be afraid to walk away from anything that's not serving you. I've just been giving the same advice to so many fucking signs for November, dude. It's one of them things. Every now and then, it's so weird. Doing this for a living, you start to see from this perspective how much shit big collective groups of people go through. You know, it's weird. All right. Good God. All right, let's look at the new person. New person. How are things looking? But Devil card reversed. Nine of Wands. I feel like this person has their guard up. You're patiently waiting for them to let their guard down. They're kind of closed off. They're not really opening up a whole lot. They seem to be kind of an unhappy person, but they're not really opening up to you because they got their guard up. And you're patiently waiting for them to let their guard down. You see the red flags. You ain't stupid. You see it. But you're patiently waiting, and things are moving very, very slowly. Very slowly. But I think you kind of fear the worst. Depending on how long you all have been seeing each other, and the connection just doesn't really seem to be mutual, you fear that this is going to randomly come to an end one day. We got the 10 of Cups, though, so there's a lot of potential here. Could be a Gemini for some of you. I also have Sagittarius and Capricorn. Oh, I got Leo here, too. Okay. Let's see how they really feel about you. How they really feel about you. What do they really want? Ten of Cups, dude. So it looks to me like they really want something serious and committed. Well, then what's their problem? What's the issue here? What's going on? Ah, they're protecting their heart. Yeah. 9 of Swords. They're scared of falling in love. They're protecting their heart. Because it happened to them in the past. Yup. The last time they gave themselves permission to fall in love, they got abandoned. They got ghosted. So they have a fear of being ghosted, abandoned, They have a fear of their heart getting ripped out. I get it, dude. Don't you get it? Of course you get it. You get it. I get it. We all get it, man. It's happened to all of us. Unless you're like super young, which I don't think I have too many youngins watching me, late teens, early 20s. There might be a couple of you, but the overwhelming majority of my audience is grown ass adults, right? So when you're in your 30s and your 40s and your 50s, you've had your heart ripped out a couple times, ain't you? Of course, we all have. I'm not saying that there's something wrong with that. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with being hurt by that. What drives me fucking nuts is when people do no healing whatsoever before they jump into a new relationship. And then the person they jump into a relationship with, now that poor innocent soul has to put up with all this bullshit that they don't deserve when they didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? You didn't do nothing wrong. You never fucked them over. You never lied to them. You never hurt them. You never cheated on them. You have nothing but the best of intentions. You're just minding your own business, doing your thing. And you got to put up with all this bullshit just because they didn't do their fucking healing. That's what I don't like. I'm not cool with that. Not cool with that at all. So they mean well, though. They mean well. They mean well. I can't say they don't mean well. They didn't do their healing. So they're projecting shit onto you that they shouldn't be. They're projecting shit onto you that you didn't do. You didn't do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So carrying past vibrational baggage from the past that they haven't moved on from. That's what I'm not cool with. Oh, well, could be a Saggy for some of you. I doubt it, though. That's not very Saggy-like, but it could be. All right, whatever. What's the fucking outcome? What's the outcome? Empress reversed. So I don't know if you all are getting to a place of stability in November. I don't see an ending, but I'm also not seeing stability, growth, evolution, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Four Swords. Yeah, not a lot of movement. But again, no ending happening. So if you're wondering if you're about to get ghosted, no. I don't see this coming to an end. Communication is horrible. If anything, this is just draining you. Probably draining you because you're probably losing sleep, afraid that something bad's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. But I don't see this situation resolving itself anytime soon. What's the advice then? Oh, what's the advice? High Priestess. Five of Cups reversed. Make sure you do your healing. Okay. Ooh, I love this. I love this. Okay. Make a list of all the things that you're looking for in the perfect fucking relationship and be that list. We have been so trained and conditioned to look at everything completely ass backwards. Don't put all your focus on what this person's doing. Put your focus on what you're doing. Don't spend so much energy wondering when the right person for you is going to show up. Put your energy and your effort into being the right person for a perfect relationship, or the closest thing to perfect. You know what I mean? The only thing you can do to not really ensure, you can't ensure this kind of thing, but to increase the chances of a closed off individual opening up and being vulnerable, the only thing you can really do is to ensure that they feel safe opening up and being vulnerable with you. It's all you can really do. All you can really do. If you're, temperamental, you're a loose cannon, snappy, angry, you get pissed off easy, judgmental, whatever. If you're putting off that kind of energy, you can't get mad when somebody doesn't open up. Can't get mad. You have to make sure that whoever is around you is not walking on no eggshells. And eventually, if you can maintain that, which hopefully you can maintain that as a way of life, but the guard will start to come down. The guard will start to come down. And it requires a lot of emotional independence. It's hard to do that when you're not emotionally independent. It requires emotional independence. What that means is I'm in control of my own happiness. You don't dictate my happiness. I'm happy because I said so. If you choose to do something stupid, that's on you. I'm happy. I'm good. I'm content. If you can hold and maintain that, they'll open up to you. They'll open up to you. But if you give off the vibration that the way I feel is your fault and your responsibility, and if you give off too much of that energy, that can make somebody throw their guard up sky high, dude. Sky high, because then it's like, oh my God, now I'm walking on eggshells. If every little thing about my actions controls how you feel, I'm walking on eggshells. Now I'm nervous. Every little move I make, I'm scared to say the wrong thing. I'm scared to do the wrong thing. That's going to make somebody's fucking guard go way, 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 way up. But when you're radiating that energy of emotional integrity, I'm good. I'm happy. You don't dictate my happiness. If you do something fucked up, I'll just walk away from you. If you're putting off shitty energy, I'm just going to get away from you then. I'm not going to get all pissed off about it. I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm not going to get triggered. Anything shitty or stupid that you do, no problem. You do you, boo-boo. I'm just going to walk away from you and be happy. You know what I'm saying? Maintaining that kind of energy is how you get people to open up to you, because they feel safe being themselves. All right? Okie dokie, I feel like those were the messages that my Pisces friends needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all once again for tuning in and playing along. We got Erica. Thank you for that super sticker. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all of you who tuned in, played along, and showed love, support, and positive feedback. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. Don't forget to take advantage of the big November reading sale, where all of the Zoom call readings are $100 off. That's for November only. November only, December 1st. Zoom calls go back to regular price. but we will be keeping the $40 mini readings and the $50 off pre-recorded full personal readings. So all of that's in the description and everything else you need to know that's relevant to anything to do with me. So, all right, I'm out of here now, y'all. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Y'all stay blessed.